Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Nexus at Night, your weekly-ish, Vanguard-ish podcast broadcast. I'm Atlas,
I'm root beer.
and Matt not here for whatever reason. Have we watched the videos from Bacon Saver? I watched the one where it was like his ideas on how to save Vanguard, which I kind of wanted to talk about. That was the one I put in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck it. I guess we're talking about this now. What did you think about it?
I thought the video was okay. I don't fully agree with his takes. Nuance. I don't have a hat with me right now to put on a nuance hat.
He was live a few days ago and watched a video on the history of the GFA meme. Aw. And we're wearing the same color shirt today, too, for some reason. Yay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Baby blue t-shirts.
Yep. I painted my nails blue for the shower, the baby shower. And then one of the other teachers was like, how can you be a man who paints his nails? I'm like, well, I take the nail polish and I put it on the nails. You're kind of overthinking it a little bit. He was full of bewilderment. I bet he was. Watching, I remember watching H Bomber Guy's video about the oof thing that slowly becomes a different video essay over the course of it. That's one of the more strange ones, and even then I was like, even somebody who is well versed in that is going to be at least a little confused about what the fuck he's talking about, and he somehow made it seem all cohesive too. Mission creep the video essay.
Yeah, because he started researching a topic and then went down an insane rabbit hole.
I think I did a baby version of that this week because to start off the year with my 10th graders, we're reading mythology. So we read Perseus and Medusa, and then the Joseph Campbell Hero's Journey essay. That and then while I was talking to them about it, I was like, so there's a website called TV Tropes, blah 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 blah. And they were like, what's TV Tropes? And I'm like, oh no, I'm about to ruin a bunch of 16-year-olds.
Don't do that.
So much time wasted.
Don't introduce them to TV Tropes for a number of reasons.
But why? I'm sure at least a few of them, especially my last period of the day is all artistic twink kids, or they're just they're so sweet, but also oh no, a non-zero amount of them write fan fiction regularly, so should be a good time. What's up, Ed?
Yeah, but there's the wasting a bunch of time on it, but also you just can't make them too self-aware about tropes. It will just ruin their brain.
Definitely, yeah. So we played a little activity where I was like, here's all the different parts of the hero's journey. I just put them up on Post-its on a poster. And I was like, put them all in order. So that was a fun little game. And then after, anything you watched or read or seen, oh, there's Matt.
Sorry, my Facebook has been the slowest shit ever.
Yeah, that website's going to hell.
Have you all noticed that it's my camera's booting up? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Camera not available.
Have we all noticed what?
That Facebook runs like shit? Yes. I was also struggling before this.
We should probably have our group chat somewhere else now.
We should just have a Discord server like every other person on the planet.
Probably. Pumpkin, what are you doing over there? Come here. Get out of there. Come here. Ugh. Okay, so
good news.
There we go. I forgot what we were talking about when he showed up. It was Matt.
You're ruining your students forever.
Oh, right, because I showed them, told them what TV tropes is, and I bet by next week I'm going to have a bunch of kids whose brains have been poisoned. But yeah, so they had to like go through the hero's journey, and it was like something you watched or seen, and like what thing happens with each thing along the way, and like they were kind of bending over backwards to make sure every single like piece got filled up, and I was like, that's kind of not how it all works. Where like different stories do different things. Sometimes they combine stuff. Sometimes it's not there at all. Sometimes it's a little more of a gray area. But my favorite one that I saw was these two girls. They did theirs on an episode of Dora the Explorer, and they fucking nailed it. I was like, wow, because they were like, I hadn't seen the episode because I didn't grow up on Dora the Explorer, so I was like, okay, what happens here? What happens here? What happens here? And they're like explaining it perfectly. I'm like, all right, Dora the Explorer, the hero's journey. It's a Wiggums, yes.
2 G's and 2 Z's.
What's going on, Jeff?
Oh, Matt, I flopped. Wait, I guess that could be true.
I think it's in regards to your camera.
Oh, yeah. I had unplugged a random thing to plug in my controller to play Project Diva, and as you do, and the thing I apparently unplugged was my camera.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Look, it could have been anything.
Yeah, of course.
I think I knew it was my camera at some point or another that I was unplugging, and then I forgot.
God, I'm like trying to get back into playing rhythm games, and oh my god, I am too old for this shit.
Right? It's so hard, man.
But it's bad enough.
I'll try to boot up some bullshit on Extreme, and I'm like, I don't remember how to do this.
Bro, I can't play rhythm games on normal anymore. I'm watched.
Oh, come on. Yes, you can. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Nah, like the round one at the mall I go to installed a bunch of like new rhythm games. So they have a pop-in music machine. They have the taiko. The taiko is doable because there's like 2 actions I have to do.
Okay.
But like the pop-in music has 9 buttons, and you know they're all staggered.
Oh yeah, I don't play like DJ Max or any of that nonsense.
But yeah,
too many crazy things happening on screen, and by crazy things I mean tiny things.
Yeah,
hey there, Adrian, what's going on?
Like,
what up?
I'm fucking old. I can't play pop-in music on normal mode anymore. Having to track 9 buttons is too much.
Well, yeah. I mean, light's like
complete DDR
whatever.
Light.
I mean, easy or whatever on any game, on any rhythm.
Yeah,
game.
easy on any game. It's like they move at a snail's pace, and you only have to press like 2 buttons.
Yeah, it's like when I was in college, we played a ton of Guitar Hero because that's when that was big.
Oh, fuck yeah!
But yeah, so like, you know, you play on easy and it was like 3 buttons, and then you'd go to hard or like normal and it was 4 buttons, and then the only on like the hard one was like 5. You used all 5 buttons. And you're like,
it was on 5, and then they had like expert where it was 5 and really fucking fast. Like,
yeah. I mean, the real point is that you're supposed to be going up and down, and then doing the like the tap, like not actually stroking for a lot of those like runs and stuff.
Right,
but. Guitar Hero is pretty cool mechanically, actually.
It is,
but it's very easy to appeal to people as well. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good rhythm game. Although people still make Guitar Hero like tracks, something called Clone Hero, where now it's like the stuff that was quote hard and quote in Guitar Hero back in the day is like pretty easy. What people are doing nowadays. As it goes.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
anyone bought
bought a bunch of European confection. No, but like there's a Vons near the hotels where I'm staying at whenever they go to whenever there's an event in Long Beach. So I'll just buy like a container of muffins and just eat muffins all weekend.
Beast.
an underground confectionery market. Yeah, man, I got these Danishes. I smuggled them in past the border.
Yeah. Let's be real. If you're discreet enough, like a lot of the time, the judges don't care if you're eating in the venue. Just don't let them see you.
Yep, kind of an open secret at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and like almost always, these venues like have some place for you to go get food inside of them.
Yeah, but they're always overpriced. They're like, all right, $25 for a slice of pizza.
Yeah, well, of course, there are restaurants inside the convention hall. They know they can charge you out the nose. They've got you hostage.
Hell yeah, that's what you do, baby.
Yes, Zaru, I know of Mugi.
Okay. That's how it's going to be soon. I snuck in muffins without glass in them. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Well,
I know. More.
Everything is poison now. It's fine.
Wait, this was what were those guys and fucking that really unfunny like Adult Swim series, but they had like a song that was like everything, like all food is poison.
I have no idea.
I'll find this shit. I'm sorry. You're all good to go. I will find
it. Just you wait. I will find that shit and I will traumatize everybody.
It's like this show that like basically never made me laugh, and then somebody posted this shit again, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. See, I don't know. I've been thinking about like what's an insane thing that I can just believe for a bit. And like food safety not being real is a fun one, except for the fact that it's kind of true now because all of our food is poison.
Yeah. Which is very annoying.
It was the Tim and Eric show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was. This shit was uploaded 16 years ago. Holy shit.
Tim and Eric was such a weird fucking show for sure.
This shit. I don't want to.
Anyway, on the topic of Moody, I want to cosplay for BCF and bring in a bunch of donut holes or something small as a good luck to passerby. As long as you can be discreet about it, right? Like,
yeah. Like as long as the judges don't catch you.
Let's see. Pumpkin, what are you doing over there? She's being so weird right now.
She's podcast curious.
Yes. Oh no, what did you send us?
The thing I said I was.
Oh, the all food is poison. Okay, got
it. 16 years ago, by the way.
That's really bumming me out. IDK, would candy be better than? Maybe because like candy is easier to conceal, I think, and then like.
Okay, as a how do I say this? Handing out loose donut holes is a little suspect.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion.
Here, have a donut hole. Not a whole donut? Yeah, just the holes. Just the holes.
You know, it's like I don't know. I don't know why that's true, but whatever.
I could see it. Like, what if you put something in the donut?
You know what?
Like,
true. Yeah.
If I imagine the situation where like I'm at a card game tournament and somebody has walked up, hey, you want a couple donut holes, and they just like pulled them out of like their backpack, I'd be like,
yeah, or just like
remember the key point here is he will also be dressed up as Mugi from K-On.
Yes.
And
but I'm getting my teammates some sweets. Yeah, but they know you, right?
All right, it would all be dependent on the Mugi eyebrows, I think.
Yeah.
If the eyebrows are wrong, no go.
Right.
Like the vibes are off.
Yeah, the vibes are off. Can't do it.
Mm-hmm. This last weekend, I took the test for my history credential, the CSET. That's why we didn't have a stream last week, because I wanted to stay up to study stay up late to study. And
Good
there's three. So world history, U.S. history, and then government econ and like some California history mixed in. It was very weird. But I had like a bunch of multiple choice and then like a short answer at the end of each one. And I am never doing that again, putting all three things back to back. Don't do that shit. I was there for 5.5 hours in an unair conditioned room at like a computer where there's like a test proctor walking around. And they make you put all your shit in a locker, and you're sitting there like looking at a multiple choice. What was the turning point in World War II? And it's like I know this shit, but also I thought I was gonna go insane. They let you take a little bit of breaks, like okay, 5 minutes, and then get back in there. And I'm like, I need water. I need like something in between. If I have to retake any of these, like if I failed any of them, probably the third one, if I'm being honest with myself, then I'm not putting them next to each other.
Yeah. Actually, insanity for sure. I think maybe they don't know what K-On! Is anymore, but like, they might. Unfortunately, K-On! Gets a bad rap nowadays for,
they don't even know what TV tropes is.
For reasons. The kids probably don't know what K-On! Is.
The kids don't know what K-On! Is, but the 30-year-old nerds who play card games definitely do.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much. Sorry,
Atlas.
The problem is people watch anime nowadays through YouTube Shorts and TikToks of hype moments and aura.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what it kind of reminds me of is the like news story where it turns out Donald Trump got someone to just edit all of the fight scenes in Bloodsport together, and that's his favorite movie. It's just the fight scenes in Bloodsport.
I refuse to believe that that's real.
I'm sure it was just like, some...
No, that's true. They cannot do that. That's also true.
Can't even steal media without snitching on themselves. Yeah, that's true.
This is true.
There is a certain weeniness to
all the
younger
streaming
kids.
sites I use have been taken down. I'm gonna have to go for more arcane methods.
Is it like the meme with all the dudes in the cloaks and they're like trying to summon
sort of. Sort of. I mean, I was there when the scrolls were written, so
yeah.
I already know what he's talking about.
No, I know what he's talking about too. But like, torrenting your heart.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about what. It's not about the method.
Mm-hmm. No, see, I have a common writer guy. I'm gonna meet him in a back alley, and he's gonna hand me a bunch of DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
I just got Katie and I got a VHS DVD player, mostly for the baby, right? Movie put on a movie for the baby. But she's like, I got the entirety of the Cosby Show for $3. And okay, in her defense, she's like, I can separate the art from the artist.
Okay.
I like the show. I understand Bill Cosby is a horrible person, but also it was $3.
I understand. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna judge.
It is pretty funny though.
It is pretty funny. At my last school where I taught film study as an elective, one of my students is like end of the year gift gave me a VHS copy of American Graffiti, which we did not watch in the class, by the way. He went and found this on his own. And I was like, thank you. And then in my head, I'll never be able to watch this. Now I can watch it. Yep. So that's cool. I think I should at some point. It's a good movie. What, have you seen it or not seen it or what?
I don't think I've seen American Graffiti.
It's like, okay, so it's what allowed George Lucas to get the money to make Star Wars.
Yeah, I do know it was Lucas. I think I've seen a different old George Lucas movie. Mm-hmm. The THX 1138.
Yeah.
That he made before that even.
Right. I don't think I've seen that.
That was very It's okay. It has like a weird like dystopian future thing.
Interesting.
But that was his first movie, so you got to give him some leeway.
That's true.
And then we take away the leeway when he makes the prequels, right?
So, yeah,
right.
And then he goes back and remakes the original trilogy and adds a bunch of CGI to them.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Wikipedia for this. This is the opening thing of the plot. In the dystopian future, sexual intercourse and reproduction are prohibited, and mind-altering drugs are mandatory to enforce compliance among the citizens. Okay, so he just did like Brave New World meets 1984, kind of.
Yeah, something like that.
Or like us talking about One Night Only last time. With the sex purge.
Oh yeah.
I still need to watch that movie and get back to you guys. What?
So speaking of like famous directors who made like movies like a billion years ago that maybe you haven't seen. Have you seen Duel by Steven Spielberg?
I have not.
No, I have not.
Oh, it's pretty interesting. It's like an old ass car chase movie.
Duel, as in like the thing they do in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Duel.
EL, yeah, not duel as in two things.
Yeah, it's like a guy is like being seemingly followed by this semi truck and like chased around.
I think the Bob's Burgers episode where they're in the car on Christmas is like ripping off the plot of this. Looking at it,
it could be. There's a few. I think there are probably a few movies that kind of line up with Duel. If I had to wager,
like this looks like looking at the plot of this, like elements of Smokey and the Bandit seems like they took their thing from this just a little.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no abs.
Worth checking out. It's like the early Spielberg movie.
Yeah, pre-Jaws Spielberg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which it's kind of interesting going back and being like, oh, this director is famous for 8 billion things, but like, what did he do before that? Like, how did they get here? I guess
they gotta, it's gotta happen somewhere. It's always interesting learning about like where these like tenets of our culture come from, and like it had to come from somewhere. It didn't just poof into existence. There for every Star Wars, there's a THX 1138.
Or for every Star Wars, there's a Star Wars.
Yeah.
For every Star Wars, there's a Star Wars. There's a Star Wars.
I'm talking crap about Star Wars, but actually the last Star Wars movie I saw was Episode 3 in theaters.
Okay, I remember seeing that in theaters, and I'm sorry to like age you, Matt, but I was 11 years old at the time, and I thought it was the fucking coolest thing ever because all I cared about was how cool the lightsaber fights were, and Episode 3 really did well with the lightsaber fights.
Yeah, I thought Episode 3 was really bad.
Of the prequel, it was the best, I think.
I don't even think that's true, actually.
Really? What did you like better?
Which
one did you like better?
I think Phantom Menace is somehow better.
I think if you took out all the child Anakin stuff, it would actually be not too bad of a movie.
I think the problem with Episode 3 is
Jar Jar.
It's like, I don't know if it's the direction or the actors or both, but it's just like absolutely unwatchable from that perspective.
I think a lot of it was the direction.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
George Lucas was very insistent that everyone sounds like a monotone robot.
Yeah,
but like, why?
It's just kind of how he is,
and it just like completely kills every moment in that movie for me. Like any moment that would be good is ruined by the direction.
Definitely.
Yes. There are also times it ruins the fight scenes, like when Mace Windu goes and storms Palpatine's office, and the fight lasts all of 2 minutes because for some insane reason he insisted that like fuck ass old Ian McDermott had to do his own stunts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where he does that weird spin as he like goes at him. Like, just fucking get him in the side. Like,
but I think
no, like not only that, but like he like Palpatine immediately offs like 2 of the guys they brought to jump him, and then the fight really only lasts like 2 minutes because he didn't have a stunt double doing the lightsaber fights for some reason.
that's like the one time that like that's a bad thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely not interested in seeing the new Star Wars movies or any of the spin-off stuff or whatever.
Like, you're not missing anything.
Like, I don't care about Mandalorian.
Good,
I don't care about Solo.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care about any of this shit.
See, Andor was great because it was written by someone who didn't fucking watch Star Wars.
Yeah. And that also like makes me think of like looking at the Netflix Avatar, which is pretty bad.
I didn't look at it.
I
do not see
it. It is not worth your time. And even the movie was kind of not great. It was okay. But I think the important thing is if you're going to spend so much time crafting a world with so many places to go and so many things to do, don't just focus on the same characters over and over. You can just set a story in that universe and make it interesting, like Andor, right?
Yeah.
Like I would watch the fuck out of like a pro bending sports anime. Like if it don't put like Korra and Bolin and Mako, like just some random ass trio of water, earth, firebenders doing the pro bending sports seasons and like the interpersonal drama. Give me a heated rivalry meets Legend of Korra. I would watch the fuck out of that.
And also make it really gay.
Yes, that's what I mean by heated rivalry.
You look, they've really leaned in on the fact that it's not going to do that.
Of course not, but a boy can want what he wants.
Yeah, I had no interest in watching the live action Avatar. I think Avatar's just okay anyway. Like I think for even the cartoon that was on Nickelodeon or whatever it was on, like I think the first part's pretty boring. And there are like moments I like in the later parts. I'm just like, okay, this is like fine. It's a kid show.
I think season 2 was the best one. And a lot of people say it was the 3rd season because that's where all the big shit happens. But
I think season 2 and 3 are both serviceable.
Season 2 does the most work to like set up the shit in season 3. It's the same idea as like why Empire is the best of the original trilogy of Star Wars. Like that's where all the work is done for your story, right? You have Aang losing Appa, you have Toph joining the team, you have Azula, you have Zuko kind of at his lowest moment, all that stuff. So I do find myself at odds with a lot of people. They're like, yeah, but season 3 has Sozin's Comet and the invasion and stuff. I'm like, okay, but they set all that shit up earlier. It was more interesting back then.
My big complaint is that like book 1 is like immensely boring.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a road trip comedy a little bit.
Yeah, but it just feels incredibly long, and you're just like, oh please. But
I remember
it's like
watching
a kid show, and I'm not supposed to watch it now.
I remember watching it as a kid and being like, "Are they going to get to the North Pole already, or what?" Like some of the episodes, I just like. Filler has its role, and filler is good for character growth and stuff like that. But some things, like when I do a rewatch, I just kind of skip it. Like I skip the one where they meet the fortune teller. Like I skipped the one with where they meet their dad's friend, although it does have a pretty cool fight scene with Zuko and Aang in that like courtyard, and then Appa and the weird lizard thingy are fighting each other. And just like, yeah. But I also know that that's why Netflix Avatar does what it does, where it cuts a bunch of shit down because they only have 8 episodes, and then that makes it less good because there's less like, you know, you need the fat to emulsify to make a good steak, if that makes any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, what fat are you emulsifying on a steak? Do you know what emulsification is?
Nope. I thought it was just like where like you cook down the fat so it's like, rich.
No, you're like rendering the fat when you like cook it out. Emulsification is something completely different.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay, my bad on that then. Sorry. You need fat to render to make a good steak. Metaphor stands.
Yeah, like an emulsion is when you mix two things together that like don't normally mix. So when you try to mix, so when you're like mixing oil and water, for example, like you're creating an emulsion.
Okay, English ass teacher speaking. Sorry, it's just how it works. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, she's over there.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. It's okay. I'll remember one day.
So like mayonnaise is an emulsion.
Oh. Dude, mayonnaise is great in small bursts, not like.
Mayonnaise is okay.
Yeah. No,
I'm not a huge fan of mayonnaise, but like I'm never gonna ask for mayonnaise. I'll say, but if it's there, I'm like whatever.
Like on a turkey sandwich or something is what I'm thinking of.
But like some people are insane with the mayonnaise.
Really?
Yes, I've worked in a deli. Let me tell you, people.
When did you work in a deli?
Long ass time ago.
You've told us nothing about working in a deli. I assumed it was, college or before.
I feel like he actually has mentioned it, but we just like forgot.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. Anyways, but people will just like get like something with mayonnaise. Like they'll get like chicken salad sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then get more mayonnaise.
That the chicken salad already has?
Correct. Like the chicken salad is like mayonnaise, chicken, and like spices.
Yeah.
It's like three things.
Yes.
And it's like mostly mayonnaise. It's like mostly chicken, a ton of mayonnaise, and some other stuff, right? But like people will be like, yeah, put some more mayonnaise on there.
That's so
and you're
creepy.
Just like, well, that's what they said. Who am I to argue? Wild, right?
That is so weird.
People really like mayonnaise.
Pumpkin, it's okay. I'm sorry. I knocked over a cup with some pens in it.
She's like,
fool? Nope, I'm out.
You fool.
Yeah. Don't sleep on Ariel laundry detergent. It smells so good and cleans actually really well.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I've ever been like, hey, what kind of laundry detergent do you use?
Yeah, like most of my laundry detergent does its job of cleaning my clothes.
True.
Yeah.
I've become exceptionally lazy on laundry detergent. I just buy the pods.
I saw a video where it was like if you go to like Home Depot and you spend like with a big one of those orange buckets and you spend like $30, you can make essentially super concentrated laundry detergent that you need way less of and like spends a whole year. I'm like, yeah, but I have to go to Home Depot and fucking have a Breaking Bad montage while I put this shit together.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, see, I would be willing to do that because I remember liking shop or sculpture class. I didn't take a shop class. I wish I took a shop class, but I never actually did.
They don't really offer shop anymore, do they?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't around when I was around.
I think I had the option in middle school, but I took regular ass home ec and learned how to like sew instead. I have also forgotten how to sew.
I know it's something I want to relearn because I remember, if not having a home ec class, at least the home ec unit in art where we made little pillows, like learn how to sew. And like I remember the stuff from that, and then I never like committed it to memory or had to use it. So I've definitely forgotten a lot.
I think I still can vaguely remember like basic stitches if I like had to, but yeah, I don't think I could like sew anything.
Yeah.
And I've definitely have just like stitched together a bunch of old backpacks before. I think I need to replace my travel backpack soon. That thing's starting to get really worn down.
If I could learn to sew to fix or prevent chub rub in jeans, that's the thing I want to learn how to do. Because I got them big chunky thighs, and it's like these, jeans are not as good as they used to be. I love when you look it up and it's like you could just not wash them. I'm like, gross.
No, actually,
there's got to be a non-stinky way to do that. Like, I understand you're not wearing a pair of jeans a day. Like, they make it a couple of days or whatever. But like, ever?
Yeah. See, I go through a pair of jeans a day now because I don't want to be seen wearing the same jeans multiple days when I go in the office.
Can people tell?
I certainly can't tell. Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't want to do it regardless.
If somebody wore the same pair of jeans like 3 days, I probably would not notice.
Same. Yeah. Okay, this is more a me thing, but shoes, where people are like, your shoes tie the outfit together. I'm like, I'm never looking down at people's shoes, ever.
Yeah, it's like if you're in a position where your outfit might matter or something, like then maybe, yeah, sure, whatever. But like for most things, who the hell cares?
Yeah. I think my life got a lot easier when I realized that most people are just kind of trying to live their life and they're not paying attention to the particulars of how you dress or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure who gives a shit about all this, but I do a lot of walking. I'm not fucking wearing uncomfortable shoes ever.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I got flat feet too, so like, fuck that shit. We have like special Converse for our wedding that say like Mr. and Mrs. on them. And I remember coming back to the hotel afterward and being like, I hate everything and everybody because Converse have no support. Even if you put little arch supports in them, it's not enough.
Yeah, and then I used to have a pair of Converse as like my backup shoes. I hate those fucking things.
Yeah, and now they're like for, I guess, special occasions. Like we wore them on the baby shower day as like a cute thing, but I can't wear those more than a few hours without wanting to kill myself.
Fair.
Reasonable.
Soap bars isn't good for a washing machine, especially if you have hard water. Who's throwing a bar of soap into a washer?
How did a tornado hit Delaware?
That's a good question. Did you
That's
see the
pretty
video
insane.
where I think it was a water spout technically, but there was like, there's a tornado in Long Island, and it was like, yeah, welcome to climate change, guys.
I can't wait for the super El Nino to just fucking kill me.
I know. Sorry, what?
No, I was gonna make a joke, but it's already passed.
Okay. We had that hurricane in LA like 3 years ago where they're like, it's technically a hurricane. I'm like, it just kind of looks like a lot of rain. It's not I'm not seeing like roofs getting torn off and shit. 50-mile-an-hour winds. My dad's from Miami, Florida, so like his descriptions of them are very visceral. I buy Ariel because it's inexpensive, but it's honestly solid. It cleans like Tide. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Oh, fun, Matt. I can't believe a tornado hit Delaware. How is that possible?
Climate change, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to know that once you miss the joke timing, it doesn't matter. It's over. You can't go back.
You're telling this to a comedian? Yeah.
Unsalvageable.
Yep.
I had the one moment, and then it was gone.
Unless you can like manufacture the moment again.
Man, no, because then it's like not the same.
Because now you're just forcing it.
Yeah.
Like the energy is gone.
It's like, yeah, you have to like remember the situation and be ready the next time it comes up organically, which I won't be.
The joke gone limp.
I stumbled over one word and it was over.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Oof.
I blame someone.
She's been absolutely nuts because it's been like in the mid to high 90s for the past few days and will be for the next week, which means she can't go out during the day, and she very much wants to go out during the day, but I don't want to burn her little feeties. So, sorry, Pooch. All those homemade detergents are people throwing in soap flakes, washing, soda, borax, and something odd like salt, which does nothing in washing. Yeah, like the video I watched was like, all the detergent you get fucking just makes suds, which looks nice, but it's not cleaning anything. I'm like, it is though. Like I put the stuff in the washer, I take it out, it's clean. So I don't know what to tell you. Mid to high 90s, yeah. It's now this is the Valley in LA, so hotter than the rest of the city, but yeah, it's pretty gnarly. The good thing about biking to work is that in the morning it's still like high 60s, low 70s, so bearable. And then the way back, I'm moving fast enough where it's not too bad. Not everything needs to be hacked. Yeah, for real. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm mostly just concerned about sunburn. Me and my pale self. Want to go to bed? No. No suds are needed, although you don't need like a cup of detergent that's much. 2 tables. Yeah, that part I knew. Where like don't put the actual marked thing because they're trying to get you to use it faster. And you don't need all that much. Pipoosh, pitoosh, pinoosh. Okay, thanks for showing me the inside of your mouth. I'm bummed that the aerial ALTMILE again isn't showing his abs.
Right. Look, I already made a short about this. I don't need to go over it again.
I know, still mad about it, and Zaru mentioned it, so I just wanted to say that I am not happy about it either. It's not fair. Like, come to think of it, the only one that actually did it at all for aerial ALTMILE was the original, the Stride. And every other time he's like, I'm going to face away from camera. Uh-oh. Matt, is he like pixely for you too?
Yes.
Possibly.
Okay.
Looks to be an internet problem.
Yes, but I didn't know if it was me again or one of the rest of us.
Nah, it's him, tragically.
Fun fact, when Tide Pods and all other detergents came out, detergent sales actually dropped. Don't the pods count as detergent sale or what?
If they don't, then this is dumb because of course that would drop.
Yeah, like it's the same. They're the same companies and shit. Like,
are people buying less detergent for unknown reasons, or are people just buying less because of other reasons? I don't know.
Well, the children were eating them. Remember that shit? That was crazy.
I don't actually believe that was true.
I don't think it was either. I think it was a moral panic. But like
that was like, oh, I heard this on the internet from a definitely reputable source.
Yeah, it's like the thing with they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, litter boxes in the schools, that sort of thing. Pumpkin, go see your mama. She's in the other room. She can pet you more. She's looking at me weird. People were just buying less detergent because pods were already pre-dosed, so they didn't use more than needed. Come to think of it, it seems like if you were the detergent company, you would still dose more into the pod to actually no, because you're still buying the same amount of.
Yeah, because now they're buying a pre-packaged amount, so you want to put less so that people use more.
It's like how people are scared of people wasting their hard-earned drugs on Halloween candy for children. Yeah, or like the razor blade and the candy apple stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The history one of the history professors at UCR, Hawkins, I remember him talking about moral panics, and he's like, the solution to most moral panics is more of that moral panic. So like television, for example, in the 50s were like, it's rotting our kids' brains. So the solution to like people kind of getting off the ass of TV was them making more TV. Let's start PBS. Let's make Sesame Street. Let's make it better for kids by making more TV, better TV. Or like the D&D and like early
The
90s,
Satanic
late 80s.
Panic.
The Satanic Panic with that stuff. Like, what was the solution to that? More of them. I guess it can't be the devil if there's like so many card games that like the devil is diluted into each of them. I don't know. It's just something I think about a lot now that whenever I see a moral panic, yay, moral panic.
Yeah. Well, like everyone's attention spans are so short now. Moral panics last like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We have to find a new thing to get outraged about, and then we'll like circle back to it later.
Oh, like because I blame that on the 24-hour news cycle because just things move by so quickly. Let's see. One of my teacher friends, she has a boy who's he's like 9-10 months old, and she and I were having lunch today, and apparently one of her students was like, does your baby have an iPad? And she's like, fuck no. There's no way in hell I am getting my kid an iPad. And then I was like, yes, teach me your ways, sister. That's why I'm so like concerned about like, you know, what I want to put on for my kid when I like need a second to make a cup of coffee or something.
Audiobooks
are good. Roku has like a PBS channel where it just kind of has shows playing with actual commercial breaks, which are mostly just the commercials for the other shows on the channel. And, you know, Zaboomafoo, Bear in the Big Blue House, fucking Berenstain Bears, Mr. Rogers. And I'm excited to like show them that, A, because you get to teach the value to the kid of go make a bowl of cereal during the commercial or get some graham crackers or something. But then also I was watching Thomas the Tank Engine, which was my first fandom. That was like little me was obsessed with that. And I'm watching it now. I'm like, I don't think I can show this to my child because this is like some Margaret Thatcher bullshit.
Classic.
I don't know if you guys remember watching it as a wee lad or, you know, any time after, but it's like propaganda where it's like the only good train is a useful train. This one is an asshole, so we locked him up in a tunnel.
I actually could not recall a single thing about Thomas the Tank Engine.
I forgot like 99% of it until I started watching it again, just for like research, basically. And like there are things deep in my brainstem that I forgot were there.
That's the best.
Like forgetting that Ringo from the Beatles or George Carlin, those are the two hosts of Thomas the Tank Engine. Which is really fucking weird to me. Let's get the guy from 7 Dirty Words You Can't Say on TV to host our train program. Except whatever nonsense Visa and MasterCard are on, they're still messing up. Reruns of Sesame Street on VHS and DVD. Yeah, there's lots of Sesame Street on that channel. So yeah, that's a definite yes. Just have your child watch the DMX opening. And then show him the X don't give it to you thing from Rick and Morty just to like bookend it. But yeah, I can't believe that like a thing I loved when I was a little kid was like super messed up.
Yeah, that's normal. Next patient.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's kind of like part of good children's media, though, is introducing like dark concepts subtly, or at the very least on a level they can understand. Like I joke a lot about like having to watch Watership Down as a 5-year-old, and then going back and watching it later and be like, what the fuck was I watching? The opening scene is a rabbit having a vision of a field covered in blood. That's the first thing you see. But also it was cool to like introduce cosmic horror to a 5-year-old. I think you should culturally enrich your child with educational programs from outside the U.S. I think that would be a good idea. I also don't know where to find them. So or like a good place to find them, more like. Someone did there's a lot of Reading Rainbow on that too.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll help you raise your child.
I don't have. I'm gonna be really cheap. I do not plan to have any connection to this.
Well, yeah. Don't you want to meet him at some point?
I mean, that's different than making any amount of decisions for your child.
Oh, sure. No, I'm not asking you to make decisions for me. I'm asking for advice. Like, that's it.
Yeah, I'm joking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't trust any advice that I would give, is what I'm saying.
I see.
We will be raising your child by committee. Like, we're gonna have to run a poll on Twitter to see like what horrible torture we subject your 3-month-old baby to.
I don't think, like, you know what I realized? You can probably, until they're like sitting up and stuff, it kind of doesn't matter as much, I don't think. So it would probably be more, because I don't think you can fully see like as a baby until like about a month in. It's just kind of blurry until you're like really, really close up. They're gonna make your child weave, and Mini Belly is gonna be a fighting game player on playing on Hitbox. Dang, Mini Belly would have been a good nickname for the child, but we went with Welsh.
Nothing wrong with playing on a leverless controller.
Yeah. No, we just gotta film you having a Bean Dad moment.
But there is a problem with playing fighting games on pad. Ban pad 2026.
Have you not listened to this week's Will of the Council yet?
I haven't yet. I'm still getting through the rest of Behind the Bastards, and then I'm getting to Will of the Council.
Shit came out today. Let me.
I know. Give me a second. God, like,
look, I need things to do on the bus ride to work.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also, Bean Dad will.
There he goes.
Yep.
Rest in
peace.
There
he goes again.
What was that? But his child was hungry, and so he was like, but he was like doing a jigsaw puzzle or something. So he was like, why don't you go make a can of baked beans for yourself? And then she goes and like gets the can of beans and is like, okay, so what do I do with this? And he's like, just get a can opener and open it. So she goes to get the can opener. I was like, okay, so how do? Because he like never actually taught her how to use a can opener.
Right.
And so, the child then just spends like several hours trying to figure out how the can opener works until she gets frustrated and starts crying. And, Twitter just raked him over the coals for that.
I don't blame him. Like, I know I'm going to have this moment a lot, which is your kid doesn't know how to do something. And then you go, what, you don't know that? And then you're like, oh, wait, I'm supposed to teach them that. Okay, so what you're supposed to do.
But he didn't. Yeah, but he didn't get to that second part. He just kind of let the child fumble around for hours, crying until she figured it out.
Oh, I'm gonna be like pissed when I get to that story, because I kind of experience that all the time now, where it's like, did you guys read this for school? What, you haven't read the Odyssey? People who are in 10th grade when you normally read the Odyssey. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Now is when you read the Odyssey. Oh, okay.
You guys haven't read the Odyssey? Oh, right. I have to do that for you.
Yes, or not do it for them, but like do it with you. So, yeah. Or there's a webcomic I love called Gator Days, and it has something like that where his kid comes up. It's like an alligator dad and son, and his kid comes up and he's like, Dad, the remote isn't working. And he goes, the batteries are dead. You have to change them. And he goes, how do you do that? And he goes, what, you don't know? Okay, so there's a positive and negative side on the batteries.
Like most can openers these days are pretty safe.
Yeah,
like, a lot
for
of the
most
ones you
part.
can get now are the ones that just kind of lock onto the can.
Yeah, like just there's like a chunk, and then you go twist, 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 and then you're done. I remember when them being sharp when I was a kid. Me too. Now they're all like protected, and they have like a plasticky thing on the outside.
Yeah, like can openers are pretty safe now.
Progress. Amen.
I don't remember can openers being dangerous, but I don't know.
I don't know. Not so much dangerous, but more like, hey, that thing's sharp over there. Don't use it. And like, when you're 7 or whatever, you don't really open cans much.
No, I think like the design of can openers are pretty safe. What's really the thing is like can openers used to be a lot crappier, so they'd leave a really jagged edge.
Yes, definitely.
That's probably true, especially as they dull.
Yeah.
I mean, a dull knife was also dangerous for that reason.
Yes, that is true.
I know our knife block has a sharpener in it, and I really should sharpen our knives sooner rather than later. I've just never done it before.
I need to sharpen my knives. I haven't done it in a hot second.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed this riveting episode of Nexus at Night. Don't be a bean dad, and follow us at Nexus at Night wherever fine social medias are found. Patreon.com/Nexus at Night if you want to support the show. You can follow me at Atlas Novak in all those places. Check out my other podcast, Generation Dan, which is really every Friday. New episode just came out today. How about the rest of us?
You can find me on Blue Sky, I guess, at Wiggum's 2Gs, 2Zs.
I mean, I don't really post on Plasma Eclipse. I just use our fucking Twitter account at Nexus at Night. Like that's just mine now.
Should I just stop doing that? Like you do the sign off now. Like it's yours.
Why is he mad about it?
I'm not mad about it. I feel bad because I'm kind of taking away his portion of it. Not that I mean to or anything. It just sort of happened.
The Nexus at Night Twitter is mine now. Anytime someone adds it, it's just me.
Yes. Because he's a real one. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. And until next time, I was Atlas.
I'm still Matt.
I'm Root Beer.
And have a good night, everybody.